Right, and good evening. Welcome to grade 8 class, and we are studying ratios. We were discussing about 1 over 2 equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions, for this equivalent fraction is 2 over 4. We can write how we got 2 over 4. We discussed this one. This one, numerator is multiplied by 2 means denominator also you have to multiply by 2, right? These are the two equivalent fractions. You can write in number of equivalent fractions for anyone like this. You just generally remember like this. If you want to make equivalent ratios for this, now you saw 1 became 2, right? So 1 became 2 here, right? That means one portion is multiplied by 2 means you have to multiply the other portion also by 2. That's all you remember. Here also one portion is multiplied by 2 and the other portion also multiplied by 2, right? So if I want to make the equivalent ratios for this answer will be for me. If I want to make equivalent ratio, I'll just multiply this by 2, right? I'll multiply by 2. I can make 4, right? If I multiply 1 by 2, one portion only by 2, I will not be doing justice. So I have to multiply the other guy also by 2. You just remember like that. So multiply by 2, that's all. 2 is to 3 equals to 4 is to 6. Just take a ratio, right? Ratio is 1 is to 1 is given. They gave you, asking you to give equivalent ratio. You just do multiply by 2, multiply by 3, or multiply by 4. But you have to do multiply both the guys. One is this guy and the other one is another guy is there. So you multiply the first person by 2, then you multiply the second person also by 2, right? Now here if you take this one here, this became 4. 1 became 4. How it becomes 4 means only by multiplying by 4. This one is multiplied by 4 and made 4. So can you keep quiet? No, you cannot keep quiet only by doing for 1. So you have to take the other guy also and multiply that one by 4. So you got that also 4. So one portion you do something, multiplication or division, you don't leave the other portion, that also you multiply or divide as same thing you have to do. That's all you have to remember.
Like 2 into 3 is multiplied by 2.
2 is to 3, right? Tell me, yes.
Yes, sir. So that can we divide it? Can we multiply it by another number
Any
to get an
any number you can multiply. I just gave an example only, right? I can multiply this one, right? This one by another number and do a new one, right? I multiply this by 3, it will become 6. If I multiply this guy by 3, then I have to multiply the other one also by 3, right? By 3 you multiply and get, that's all. That means 3 into 3 is 9, so 6 is to 9. So equivalent portions, equivalent ratio for 2 is to 3 is 6 is to 9. Another, I can make another one. You can multiply 5, 6, 8, 10, anything you multiply. But you multiply by only one person, you cannot do. You have to multiply both ones by same number, right? They are asking you to give 2 is to 5 is an example. They are asking 2 is to 5. You give us equivalent ratios. You can take any number and multiply and give. It will be answer, it will be correct. Okay, right? I am just taking a number. I thought 3 I like, so I am just multiplying this by 3. Multiplied by 3. So 3 into 2 is 6. So you liked 3. So you can only multiply the first one. You cannot keep quiet. Yes, I'm happy. No. You have to multiply the other guy also with the same number, right? Same number, right? That means 3 into 5 is 15. So 6 is to 15 will be equivalent ratio for 2 is to 5. And if you come back from this side to this side, from here to here, from right side to left side, if you think how I made 5, only by dividing this by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So if I'm making division this side, one person by division, so other person also I have to divide by the same number, divide by 3. So this is 6 divided by 3 also, yes, it's also 2. So you can think for both sides, division and multiplication. Write 3 equivalent ratios for each ratio given below, right? Three equivalent ratios they are asking. So I can take this one, 3 is to 4 I have, right? So I want to make 3 equivalent ratios, 3, not 3, I can make multiple of numbers. So 3 they wanted me, so I'll just multiply it by this one, first one by 3. So sorry, first one by 2, then it will make 6. So if I multiply that guy by 2, so I have to multiply the other one also by 2 only, not anyone else. So 6 is to 8. So this also I have to multiply by 2. Right, I have made one fraction. I can make number of fractions like this. So I will write another one, same thing, okay. I will multiply this guy by 3, right? 3, that means 9. If I multiply this by 3, I have to multiply the other one also by 3. So another one. They asked me to write down 3 equivalent fraction. So I will write another one. 3 is to 4 equal, okay. I multiply 2, 3, and I will try another one, new number, 4, right? Okay, 3 into 4 is 12, right? If I multiply by that 4, same thing I have to do for the other number. 3 into 4 is 12, 4 into 4 will be 16, right? 4 into 4 will be 16. All these are equal. So if I am writing in short, I can give all this like this. 3 is to 4 equal, 6 is to 8, 12 is to 16. All these are equivalent ratios. 9 is to 6 is to 3. If you want answer, I can say 27 is to 18 is to 7. 9, right? If I'm going to give you 3 is to 2 is to 1. So 9 is to 6 is to 3. I can say 3 is to 2 is to 1 also, right? 6 is to 15. And answer as 2 is to 5. Will you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Why we agree with this answer is reason is this one. You get this number and check what this fellow is. 6 and 15 are there, okay. 3, you cannot think any other number than 3. Divide that by 3, I made 2. And also divide this by 3, I made 5. Since they asked the simplest form, I divided. If they ask you give equivalent ratios, I can give anything. 8 is to 20 equals 2 is to 5. Yes, someone is saying this one. Can you agree? All will agree with this, or you have any doubts on this?
No, sir.
Yes, no doubts. You can see that this 8, you can divide that 4 is in common. Yeah, 8 can be thought of 2 into 4, right? This also can be thought of 4 into 5, right? 4 into 5. So this 4 is common on those. So I divide this first one by 4, right? First one by 4. If I divide, multiply one guy, I cannot keep quiet for the other one. Same thing I have to do. This divide by 4, right? It became 2. So this was your divide by 4. It became 5. So that's a simplest form of ratio for 8 is to 12. So can you do the fourth one and complete this fourth one? Anyone is there who is agreeing with this? Or is there anyone who disputes this answer? Is there any other answer for this? Now you check this guy, okay? All places you think of a common guy. 2 is common, but divide this by 2, 20. Divide this by 2, 8. Divide this by 2, 32. Still I can think, yes, this also 2 I can divide. This also 2, I can divide this also by 2. Still I can see a 2 there inside. Yes? Can you divide after this?
No.
Right. 5 is to 2 is to 8 is the correct answer. Right. 5 is to 2 is to 8 is the correct answer. You don't have to divide like this and come to a final answer. But if you can think, you check everywhere what is a common one. I can see very clearly of everywhere 8 is there. This one 8 into 5 is 40, right? So 8 into 2 is 16, right? 8 into 8 is 64, right? So then what I do, 8 is common everywhere. Divide by 8 everywhere, this one will become, that means 40 divided by 8 will be 5, 16 divided by 8 is 2, and 64 divided by 8 is 8. So 5 is to 2 is to 8 will be my answer. You check of common factors. When you are asked to give in the simplest form, check, can it have factors, common factors? Then yes, you can divide that by that number, then you will be getting the answer. Okay, fill in the blanks is the question now here. Right, now you have to fill in this box. Right, I'll just do first one and I'll show this one just to make sure that everyone understand. Now you see 3 is to 5 and it become 9 is to blank. So 3 becomes 9. How it became 9? Only
Multiply by 3.
Yes, multiply by 3. So if I multiply that by 3, I cannot keep quiet. I said you have to multiply this fellow also by 3. That means 15. Yes. So I got this one as the answer. Next one, can you get the answer for this? 2 is to 7, blank is to 21. How I am going to think is 7 became 21. Yes, 7 becomes 21 means only way 7 can become 21 is multiplying by 3. So I multiply the 2 by 3. That's all answer you got as 3. You multiply that by 3. That means 6. C, can you give me the answer for C? Multiplied by 4. 9 into 4, 9. Here, second person is 36. So can I think of 4 and this blank
16.
place? Yes, then I'm getting 16. Yes. 9 into 4 is 36. So 4 into 4 is going to be 16. 9 becomes 3. 9 becomes 3 means 9 is divided by 3 becomes 3. So I have to divide this 12 also by 3. That means 4. I want in this green box. So 27 becomes 3. 3 into 9 is 27. 3 into 9 multiplied by 9. So I'm going to multiply this also by 9, right?
9 is the answer.
Yeah, 9 is the answer. We'll get to the next question. Next question says, it's a word problem. The ratio of the price of a pencil to that of a book is 3 is to 4. That means English you have to understand very clearly. The ratio of the price of a pencil to that of a book. That means to the price of the book. The price of the pencil is to price of the book is 3 is to 4. If the price of a pencil is 15, find the price of the book. Can we find the answer for this? Price pencil is to book equals to 3 is to 4. And also they gave the price, pencil price. Pencil is the first guy, right? Pencil is the first guy, 3 is to 4. So pencil is the first guy, 15. So what will be the box answer here, right? So how it become 15 is a question, right? How it become 15 is just multiplying by 5. 3 into 5 is 15. So I have to multiply this guy by 5. It's going to be 20. So the price of the book is going to be 20. Right, okay. I'm just going to the next question. Saman, Suresh, Kasim are friends. The ratio of their heights is 5:4:6. If Saman's height is 125, calculate the height of Suresh and Kasim. Can you do? Saman is to Suresh is to Kasim. The heights are 5:4:6. Now check how this becomes. This 5 becomes 125. You think it's 25. 5 multiplied by 25 is
Yes, sir.
125.
Sorry, it was by mistake.
Yes, okay. So 5 multiplied by 25 becomes 125. So you have to do the same things as the other ones, right? So 4 into multiplied by 25 is going to be 100. 6 multiplied by 25 is going to be 156. 25 multiplied by 6. 6 into 5 is 30. 6 into 12 is 6 into 2 is 12 plus 3 is 5. 15. 150. Calculate the height of Suresh and Kasim. Suresh is 100 centimeter and Kasim is going to be 150 centimeter. And wish you all the best and good night.